Hey, this is cool. I haven't had this much hair since I was a teenager.
I think we look ridiculous.
Aw,
Come on, it's great for ratings. Halloween, baby.
huh? Oh, I love those. I want some teeth like that, too.
Yeah, it's fun and games till someone pokes their eyes out.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Big Pauley. This guy over here is Vinny 2 times.
How you doing?
And we are the WiseGuys, and we're here to bring you our award-winning show where we pick the winners. Where?
We pick the winners.
Big Pauley. Vinny 2 times. How's my 2 favorite clients?
Donnie, what are you doing here?
2 things. First, it's Donald. Second, I have the script for Zombie Godfather, the sequel.
Yeah, well, you're late. Benny Blanco brought it to us last week.
Damn that Benny Blanco.
I thought you and Benny were friends.
We were. When he started at the ABC agency, I took him under my wing, showed him the ropes.
Sounds chummy to me. What happened?
He wanted to spread his wings, so I let him take the lead with Scarlett. Next thing I know, he leaves, starts his own agency, and takes Scarlett with him.
And now Scarlett's becoming a big star.
Yeah.
And the worst part is, he's going after all my female clients.
That explains him pushing his cards out on my Angie and Anna Marie last week.
That's it. 2 can play this game.
What doesn't kill you will make you stronger, right, Donnie?
It's Donald. And I feel strong as a bull.
Oh, hey, yo, Jake Labata, if you don't mind, we got a show to do.
Right. You 2, go do that voodoo that you do so well.
He's a motivating guy, isn't
You
he?
got that right.
All right, we want to say welcome to you to our Halloween special. And this is the part of the show where we tell you all about the rest of the show. We've got all those things that you've come to know and love, like that Bust Out game of the week. We've also got our Ironclad Lock, Lead Pipe Cinch, personally picked, Whack of the Week. And we also have for you your Guest Wax. Now, when do they have to have them in here, Vinny?
Okay, they gotta get them to us by Wednesday. That's right, Wednesday, so we can pick you live randomly on the show. Just get your guest wax in the comment section below the video so we can pick them out for you.
And who helps us pick them live randomly on the show?
It's my favorite part.
It's everybody's favorite part of the show. It's those amazing, those wonderful, those beautiful fantasy girls.
Hi, guys.
Hi, girls. Oh, I'm
I
so
never
happy
get
that
tired
you're
of
here.
that.
Hey, it's Halloween. The girls are in their costumes. Scarlett, what are you wearing there?
I'm a flapper girl.
You got that right.
And Anna Marie, holy mackerel, you've been down the rabbit hole, haven't you?
I'm Alice from the movie Alice in Wonderland.
She is a very well-read girl.
Absolutely. Hey, let's
All
pick some games.
All righty. First and foremost, we're going to do the buys. New England Patriots and the clam chowder that you drink is on the buy.
Okay, New York Jets, why don't you go grab a hot pastrami on rye because you're on a buy.
St. Louis Rams, you and your toasted ravioli are on a buy.
And San Francisco 49ers, go grab some rice-a-roni because you're on a buy.
All right, those were the buys, and now it's time for the games that we agree on. We both agree that the San Diego Chargers are going to take it to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah. And we both like the Detroit Lions and Megatron over the Jacksonville Jaguars.
We both like the Chicago Bears being too strong for the Tennessee Titans.
And we both like the Washington Redskins and RG3 over the Carolina Panthers.
We both like the Indianapolis Colts with Andrew Luck going and taking it to the Miami Dolphins.
And we both like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and their puffy shirts over the Oakland Raiders.
We both think the Atlanta Falcons are a juggernaut and they're going to beat the Dallas Cowboys.
And finally, we both like the New Orleans Saints and cool Drew Brees over the Philadelphia Eagles.
Those are the games that we agreed on, and now it's time for the games that we differ.
Differ.
I'm taking the Cleveland Browns over Vinny's Baltimore Ravens.
Well, this is going to be a good game.
Should be good.
It's a
Yeah,
big
yeah.
game for both teams.
Yeah.
And I like the Seattle Seahawks. That's right, I'm jumping back on the bandwagon. Seattle Seahawks over Pauley's Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, I haven't picked the Seattle game right yet this season, have I? So, and finally, I'm taking the Pittsburgh Steelers over Vinny's New York Giants. But man, oh man,
That's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it's a flip of the coin for me.
it was for me too. They're both strong.
I only picked the Giants because they're at home.
Yeah. All right, go grab yourselves a beverage. We will see you on the other side. We're going to have ourselves a little something
Yeah,
ourselves.
grab a beer.
And we are back, and now it is time for our Bust Out game of the week. Vinny, take it away.
Okay, Big Pauley, our bust out game of the week has the 4-3 Denver Broncos at the 3-4 Cincinnati Bengals, as the high-powered offense with Peyton Manning goes up against a vicious pass rush led by Geno Atkins at Paul Brown Stadium. Okay, Pauley, who do you like?
Denver Broncos. I really think they're playing good ball. 4-3, they could be much. They could have a better record already. Peyton Manning is playing better than anybody expected him to.
He's tough.
Denver Broncos. So
Yeah, good
that's where
pick,
I am.
Paul. I like that pick.
Thank
But,
you very
know,
much.
what are we talking about? Cincinnati, they got a great defense. They got a
it's
great
true.
offense.
True.
I mean, how do you pick against them? They're playing at home at the jungle?
true.
But I'm going a little different route. I'm going with the Denver Broncos, too. Are you kidding me? Peyton Manning's on fire. He's got that team surging. They're going great. I think it's going to be a squeaker only because they're playing in the jungle. 24-22 Denver Broncos.
Well done. I like that. Hey, Anna Marie, you got an opinion on this game? You like any of these teams? Huh?
I think I'd have to vote for the Denver Broncos because I don't know what a Bengal is.
Oh, okay. That is well thought out, though.
Was it an
it's
election?
she's
Vote.
yeah, that's very good. So, all right. Hey, Scarlett, what do you think? You got an idea on this?
I'm going to pick the Cincinnati Bengals because no one else wants to give them any love.
Hmm.
And for your information, a Bengal is a bracelet.
Now, how do you argue with that?
Yeah, really.
You just can't argue with that.
Hey, we're an educational show as well.
Yeah.
All right, that was our bust out game of the week, and now it's time for our ironclad lock lead pipe cinch, personally picked
Whack of the week.
All right,
That's music to my ears.
Yeah, well done. I like.
Hey, Paulie, I'm going to go first, okay?
All right, so-
Okay, my can't miss, gotta have it. Whack of the week as the 3-4 Buffalo Bills at the 6-1 Houston Texans as Mario Williams goes back to Houston to take on J.J. Watt and the streaking Texans. Okay, Paulie, let's review, shall we? We got the 3-4 Bills who can't stop anything against the 6-1 Houston Texans who are a juggernaut on offense. They got Adrian Foster. They got J.J. Watts. Are you kidding me? How do you go against these guys? The Texans are gonna bury them. It's gonna be a blowout, 74-3.
There you go. That was your ironclad lock lead pipe cinch, personally picked whack of the week. My whack of the week features the 4-4 Arizona Cardinals and the 5-3 Green Bay Packers as Larry Fitzgerald takes on Aaron Rodgers and the surging pack at Lambeau Field.
I got it in there for you.
Yeah, I know. I appreciate that. It's a good word. Hey, I'm going with the Green Bay Packers on this. I mean, the Arizona Cardinals have kind of shown themselves to be a house of cards.
Yeah.
They could have something come back. They've got a great coach. They got good personnel there, but they're not putting it together, and the pack is putting it together. Aaron Rodgers and them are getting it back to going. A lot of rhythm going in their offense. This is going to be a good game, and I don't even think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be a blowout, 58-2.
Yeah, good pick, Paulie. I like that pick.
That was my whack of the week, and now it is time for your
Guess Wax!
All right, everybody reach in the bowl. All right, there we go. Very good. All right, we're going to start. How about you, Scarlett? We start with you?
I have our Daily Bread 316,
Welcome back.
and they pick the Houston Texans over the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, good pick. I like that pick.
Hey, Anna Marie, you got something there?
I have a horse with no shame.
Welcome back.
He picks the Chicago Bears over the Tennessee Titans.
There you
Good
go.
pick, good pick. I
All
like
righty.
that pick.
You want to do?
Yeah, I'm going to go next here. I got Bloodstock 13.
Welcome back.
And he picks the New York Giants over the Pittsburgh Steelers. I like that pick. Good pick, Bloodstock.
All right. And finally, I've got Zilf 3 R's. Welcome
back.
And they picked the Denver Broncos over the Cincinnati Bengals. There you go.
Good
That's where
pick.
we are.
Like that
That's-
pick.
That's our bust out game. Well done. So, all righty. That was your guest wax, and now it is time for the developmental part of the show. Now, we've worked very hard on this
Yes,
week,
we
and
have.
we believe we've ironed out all the bugs at this point in time. So now, it is time for the fantasy sleeper pick for all of you fantasy football players out there. Miss Scarlett Johansson, who is your fantasy sleeper pick for those fantasy football players?
My fantasy sleeper pick, whom I want to sleep with, is Michael Bush, the running back for the Chicago Bears.
Good player.
Because with a name like Bush, you've got to know what you're doing down there.
It's kind of an impeccable logic.
How do you argue with that?
Yeah,
You can't
no,
argue
you
with
really
that.
can't argue with it. All right, Anna Marie, take care of me here, all right? I know you know what we're doing here, okay? This is for the fantasy football players out here. You're going to pick the fantasy sleeper pick for them. All right.
My fantasy sleeper pick, the player that I would most like to sleep with, is Ben Jarvis Green Ellis. Because with 4 names in your ID, you got to have a pretty big wallet.
Wow. Do you hear how she thinks these things through? I am proud of
Unbelievable.
this girl. I am proud of
Unbelievable.
this girl. Hey, we're still a little loose on the concept, but we're picking good players for you. These girls are good. That's it, all right? Go visit our website, all right? TheWiseGuys.net. TheWiseGuys.net.
Wouldn't this look good on your table?
Christmas is coming.
Yeah, so since I went with Benny Blanco, he's been lining all sorts of stuff up for me.
He wants to put me and Nico in a meeting with this producer guy, Charlie
Like the Charlie Briganti? Oh my god, he's like the hottest producer out there.
See, that's what Benny said, but I don't know if we're gonna meet.
Your instincts are good, Anna Marie. Charlie Brigante is old news.
Where'd you hear that?
I read it on the internet.
Instincts have nothing to do with it. Nico's out of town, and I am not going alone.
I'll go with you.
You're not helping, Scarlett.
She is, actually.
Now, what I mean is, the place to go is with me to my office at ABC.
Why is that?
Because I have the top 3 directors meeting me at my office for casting ideas.
What are they casting?
Can you say the Avengers, Iron Man, and Thor?
Oh, I'm good at this game. Okay, the Avengers, Iron Man, and Thor.
It was a rhetorical question.
I'm good at that game too. Okay, if love is blind, why is lingerie so popular?
Yeah, and does a fish get cramps after eating?
Oh my god, yeah, and if you see a heat wave, should you wave back?
If a tree falls in the forest and no one hears it, does it make a sound?
Yeah.
I
He is bad at this game.
And we are back. Hey, week number 9. We're not doing so bad here. The
Yeah,
girls
that's
are
all
making
right.
some good
show,
picks.
Good picks,
I
yeah.
like
Hey,
mine.
speaking of picks, you went 13-1 last week.
Yeah,
Good job.
even
Right. The one with the blue hair. For the role of Zombie Girl.
all right.
Yeah.
Great! Consider it done! Not exactly.
But I get to be in the movie, right?
Not exactly.
What is it exactly?
Yeah, Donnie, what's going on?
It's Donald. Like Stan Spielberg wants to meet Anna Marie first before he casts her.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Look, Benny Blanco is working an angle. He only wants to get to Nico, not you. I only want you. What do you say?
I'll think about it.
Hey, door's always open.
Sure. To Donnie loves Scarlet.
Thank you. I'll treasure it always.
Huh. Speaking of treasures, huh?
Yeah, let's say we get these girls dancing, huh?
All right. Hey, there's the music, and that means it's the part of the show where we tell you thank you to all the people who made the show possible. First and foremost, we want to say thank you to those wonderful people at the Whacker 6000.
That would be us.
So, thank you, Vinny, 2 times.
Thank you, Big Polly.
All right. We also want to say thank you to the hardest working manager in the business, Mr. Donald P. Smith. Thank you, Donnie.
Thank you for all your representation.
Yes, indeed. And finally, we want to say thank you to those wonderful, those amazing, those beautiful fantasy girls. Thanks, girls.
Thanks, wise guys.
I never get tired of that.
Yeah, that's so good. Hey, you know what? Not so bad here. Hey, I want to ask you a question.
What's that?
Script has been in here twice. Been in
Yeah?
my hands twice. It keeps going to you. I never see it again. What's happening to the script?
Why is it always going to you? Why can't I get a copy of the script?
I've got lines
That's
right
why I
now.
gotta
gotta
get
be
it.
line- Ah, for crying out tears. Hey, you know what? If you watched our show for the first time and you want to see what happens next, hey, subscribe. It's real easy, you know. Just click that button. Tell your friends about it as well so you can see the further adventures of the Wise Guys and the Fantasy Girls and all the other people that we've had here, you know.
Yeah.
And if you want to participate in the show, it's really easy. Just send in your guest whack,
Yep.
you know.
Put them in the comment section by Wednesday.
We'd like to see if we can get a bigger bowl at some point in time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, so,
Hey, how about that Anna Marie? Every time she's here, someone's offering her a movie.
yeah, well done. Yes.
Anna Marie, I think Donnie's your man.
Yeah.
I think Donnie's
Yeah,
your
he'll
man.
take good care of you, so. All right, so this is what's going on We Pick the Winners. Come back next week where
We pick the winners.
All
Well,
right.
after 8 weeks, we're all tied up with our picks.
We pick the winners. Where?
We pick the winners.
Now, basically, what goes on here is that we tell everybody about what's happening throughout the entire show. So, we'll try again.
What happened to Donnie?
That was it. She opened the door and then sheepishly left.
What are you doing?
Thank you.
But Cincinnati's got, they got Angie Duncan or what's his name?
Did you say Angie Duncan?
I didn't say it right. That's for sure.
That's
Trick or treat.
Sorry, I ain't got any more candy.
Well, if it isn't Stan Spielberg,
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a trick for you, Stan.
yeah, no treat.